in my last video, we decided to follow the makeup tutorial of a 5-year-old, and it was pretty adorable, and also, she did much better than me, so that's cool. I'm not depressed or anything about my life and sense of self-worth. It's all fine. Ooh, she's swirling on this side.
Look out! Get it.
Chunk it on and drag it down. Just drag it down. Aggressive. So much better. Don't move the brush. Move your face. So we did that. So after I finished that video, I started to think, where are these kids getting their makeup advice from? Like, are they watching like the Jeffree Stars and the James Charleses of the world? Or is it something like completely different? Is there another source out there that's giving kids makeup advice, like a channel that's targeted towards kids? Because we all know that like those beauty gurus, they're not targeting 5-year-olds. So maybe the kids are watching them, maybe, but maybe there's another player in the equation that none of us have thought of yet. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. I would like to introduce you to Troom Troom, the next YouTube beauty guru channel. Now I know you might be thinking to yourself, hey Kaylee, Troom Troom, isn't that the insanely popular YouTube channel starring a bunch of mute Eastern European women in their mid-20s who teach kids how to do DIYs? Such as the classics, 14 weird ways to sneak food into class, and 18 funny pranks. Prank wars! So if you're one of those people asking yourselves that question, the answer would be yes. Yes, it is one and the same channel, and it is terrible, but also kind of the best and amazing, and I can't be a hater because they have figured out the YouTube code. They have broken the internet, and they figured out what works, and they are just churning it out like a factory, and they are ringing in that cash, girl. That cold hard cash. You can't argue with those monies. I mean, maybe, but get out of here, fuzz. Okay, so I'm really not trying to hate on them because from a business perspective, great job. I respect them. The rich dad, poor dad version of Kaylee is just like all about Troom Troom. But the DIY version of Kaylee is just like, girl, you can't be telling people to do that kind of stuff. There's not even like a warning that says you should have a parent involved when doing some of these DIYs and life hacks. And like some of it's
dangerous.
I'm not kidding. Like, there's danger involved in some of these hacks. Knives, glues, substances that you need an adult to be working with, boiling, stoves, ovens, very much a lot of ingesting of things that might not be dietarily perfect for your own body, so allergies, the list goes on and on. Anyways, my point isn't to talk about all of those other preceding DIY videos that they've put out. My point is to talk about the video that they just most recently put out called 13 Beauty Tips That You Have to Try Right Now. I mean, right now. They gave us a time frame on it at least. So the reason that this video is pretty monumental in Troom Troom's life cycle is because I think it's their true transition from the how-to category to the beauty and fashion category. Because in the past, Troom Troom has told us pretty much exclusively like how to make DIYs, and some of them involve makeup DIYs. Yeah, sure. But this one, they're actually going into skincare, skin health, beauty routines, application tips, and I feel like it's a little bit different. I feel like they're shifting gears just slightly, okay? So, I mean, Nikki tutorials, girl, you better watch out, they coming for your brand. Let's just, you know what? It's enough talking here. Let me just show you what I'm talking about so you can be the judge for yourself, all right? Okay. All right, so the first tip we've got is
my face needs some attention during a long walk. I can feel my skin begging for help and nourishment. It's the perfect time to take out my special foundation pads. Cover oats with hot water and let them cook. Pour the liquids from the oats into the container and dip cotton pads into it.
Okay, dude, I'm gonna stop you right there and just say, like, that doesn't seem sanitary. I think I know where you're going with this, and like the idea behind it is good, but like, don't you think that you should tell kids that like this isn't gonna last forever. Like this oat water that you've created will probably become mildewy, and like the pads that are just soaking in it for whatever extended period of time that you just leave them in there and use them and wipe them on your face and your eyes and by your mouth and your nostrils are maybe gonna be collecting bacteria. And like maybe that's just me being like a bit of like a hypochondriac. I like that it's organic and it's a little DIY, so I mean it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but it still feels like it has the potential to get real gross real fast.
There are so many lipsticks in this world. How am I supposed to choose a color that looks good on me?
There are so many lipsticks in this world. Okay, actually true statement though. But to just say like there are so many in this world, why doesn't she say, I own so many lipsticks? But no, just like in this very like existential way of putting it, like there are so many lipsticks in this world.
You can apply all the lipstick colors at the same time, but I will look like a clown with a hangover. This is not the effect I wanted.
Let me stop you again. Did she just say, you can apply all the lipstick colors, but you will look like a clown with a hangover? This is a channel for kids. So let me get this straight. Bingo the clown goes out last night and has one too many Jaeger shots at stupid Nick's Wing Shack or whatever. And then the next morning he wakes up and he's just like, I'm hungover, and he's got his face paint just smeared all over his face, and then on top of all of it, he's probably vomiting. So that's what she's equating herself to right now. Just because she has a few colors, different lip shades on her lips at once, she therefore looks like a hungover clown. So good to know, future reference for me if I ever decide to try that multi-shade look. I'm gonna be looking like a hungover bozo.
It's great that I've got a hand that can be turned into a canvas. But Redhead knows a quick method to check if a lipstick looks good on you. Screw out the lipstick and put it near your lips with your hand stretched out slightly. Look into the mirror and check it out.
I call this beauty tip, use your eyes. Hey, you know what? I'm wondering if these colors will look good on me. Should I apply a little bit of every single one? No. Should I apply swatches on a place that's not close to my lips? No. What should I do? Screw out the lipstick and then just kind of look in a mirror and see if it looks good on me. Yes, and also, who doesn't do that? I'm sorry. Did I just become the smartest person in the world by already knowing this beauty tip? Or are they just really stretching it out here? Are they just really reaching for some tips?
Redhead comes to a meeting, but all that Dolly can think about is her friend's imperfect brow shape.
What? That was some shade right there. First of all, they're here together at a meeting. I don't know, maybe they meant to, maybe that's part of the translation from the Eastern European original to the English version. I think they're just hanging out, is what it looks like. Unless that is an actual business meeting, in which case, hey girls, where do you work? So Red comes to this business meeting with Dolly, and she's talking about like projected ROI for their next big project, but all Dolly can think about are Red's eyebrows. Those heinous, ugly looking eyebrows. Dolly can't hear a word she's saying because she's so distracted by how ugly her friend looks right now.
Even though I look like a burnt chicken nugget, I still love myself.
It's great that Dolly has got a new invention. It's an eyebrow pen with a brush. Cut the tip off an eyebrow pen. Make 4 cuts with a utility knife so that you get 3 bristles. Use tweezers to take away the excess. It's a brilliant eyebrow invention. I define my brow using this super brush without any problems. It's so nice when you have such a handy thing on hand.
Okay.
How to make a
Whoa.
perfect...
Oh, dang it, I just lost my spot. Okay, that's awful. And let me tell you why. I have a couple problems with this whole situation. One, Dolly's being a real to her friend. She should be supportive and not judgmental. If Redhead wants to come to the business meeting without any eyebrow makeup on, she should be allowed to do so, and Dolly should say, wow, you look beautiful with or without makeup. But no, Dolly's a real... But my other problem with this is that Dolly decided to go to the store and buy an eyebrow marker. And when she purchased this eyebrow marker, she looked past all the other eyebrow markers that actually had bristles already built into the marker tip. And she said to herself, you know what, no, I don't want to buy one, I want to make one myself. Even though I'll be spending more time and energy to do it myself when I could buy it for the same price. And you know what? If that's Dolly's jam, that's fine. I'm not hating. But what I am gonna hate on is the fact that this video, which is obviously marketed towards kids, is basically saying, hey kids, just grab a utility knife. Just grab it out of, you know, your parents' shed and then just start chopping up a makeup marker. It's okay. You don't need to ask a parent for help or advice. You don't need to consult anyone about safety practices. There are 0 warning labels on this video, both verbally and in the description, that tell kids they need to be safe about this kind of stuff or to bring an adult for help.
First thing you gotta remember about hunting, always be safe with a gun.
No, it's just basically like, you know what? You could do it. Just grab a butcher's knife. Just grab a chainsaw and start hacking away at your mom's makeup collection. Nothing bad will happen, I promise. I would like to know how many children have encountered accidents based on these DIY videos and there being no warning to consult an adult for help with some of these horribly dangerous techniques that we're implementing here. Get out of here. So thanks Troom Troom so much for sharing with us these words of wisdom. They are seriously trying to get into that beauty and fashion category on YouTube. They want to come after your brands, beauty gurus. Be on the lookout. They coming for you. Troom Troom's coming for you right around the corner. They're not just DIYs anymore. Okay, but anyways, thank you so much for watching, my dudes. I'll catch you next time. And please don't forget to be sure to subscribe, like, comment, share, and share. Again, just keep sharing and sharing and sharing because hoping to hit 700 subscribers by the end of this month. So please share my video. Let's get it out there and help me reach my goal. That'd be really dope. I'm coming for you, 700. Okay, I love you, bye. Mwah. I mean, Bingo the Clown had one too many Jaeger shots at Stupid Nick's wing dump. So Bingo the Clown had one too many Jaeger shots at Stupid Nick's wing... I can't say it. Stupid Nick's wing dump. Stupid Nick's wing dump. It's hard to say.